Yo, it's another beautiful day to learn something new. And today I'll be teaching you about the powerful spirits that are holding back Nyota Yako. So sit back, relax, and forget your worries because whatever it is that is stressing you can and shall be fixed. I'll see you. And while at it, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit on the notification bell so that every time that I post a new video, you'll be the first person to know. Now, life siku hizi imekuwa ngumu. Let's just be honest. Na sometimes unajaribu juu chini but nothing is working in your life. Marriage I work, job I work, pesa I work. Yani hiyo bidii yako yote you're not seeing any results. You're trying to be a nice person but mashida zinakufuata left, right and center. Unapata pesa lakini hujui pesa zinaenda wapi. Bado unaingia kwa madeni. Relationships zimekukataa kabisa. Relationships zinakuona zinasema abadan katan, hazikutaki kabisa. Mpaka unafika mahali unajiuliza, kwani mimi sinanga nyota? Mbona watu wengine wanabarikiwa na mimi sibarikiwi? The reason why that is happening is because there's some powerful spirit that are holding you back. Nyota unayo, it's just that you have some powerful spirits that are holding you back. And today we'll be talking about them. So the first powerful spirit that is holding back nyota yako na ndio maana maisha yako iendelei is something called the spirit of fear. The Bible tells us, for I have not given you the spirit of fear but of courage, love, unajua hiyo Bible verse. So this spirit does not come from God. God has already told you, sijakupatia spirit. That spirit does not come from God. It comes from the devil. And remember, the work of the devil is to steal, destroy and kill. So as long as you umeshikwa na waka spirit ka fear, you are on the path of destruction. And fear originates from feeling threatened or feeling like you're in danger, in pain or some sort of harm, whether the threat is real or imagined. And kuna fears mingi sana zenye zinazuia watu siku hizi. Kuna fear of failure, you're scared of failing so you never start. Fear of rejection, you've been rejected so many times. Sasa mpaka hata unasikia tu hutaki stories za watu, unataka tu kukaa peke yako because you're trying to run away from the rejection. Fear of getting hurt, you've been hurt before. Ajichuna masikio, which is a good thing, but now it is holding you back. You're not able to get into another relationship. You're not able to start business again. You're not able to do the things that you want to do. So unakaa tu hivi ukisema, guy, yaki mimi siku moja tu Mungu atanionekania. Shida si ati Mungu hajakuonekania. Shida ni the spirit of fear is imprisoning you. Pia kuna fear of the unknown. Hii ndio watu wengi wanakuanga na huko tu na fear tu but hujui kuna fear ya nini. So what do? Try to look for a place where you can feel safe. Unajifungia, unajikunyata mahali, unaanza kukua sijui anga introvert. Utaki stories za watu, utaki kurisk, unajifungia and then you suppress your greatness because that is what fear does. Fear suppresses your greatness. Another fear, maybe fear of marriage. Unataka kuolewa but you're scared of marriage because of zile stories zote umesikia kwa marriage. Zote ni mbaya. Hakuna story hata moja ya marriage unasikianga mzuri. Sasa imefika mahali mpaka umeogopa because hauamini ati unaweza patana na mtu mzuri. So hiyo woga inafanya unataka kuolewa, yes, but hiyo woga inakuhold back. So nyota yako ya ndoa inaenda hivyo. You fear men. Tangu ulianza kuambiwa stories za wanaume when in primary school uliambiwa vile wanaume ni wabaya. Wanaume ni wanyama, ni kuongea wanaongeanga. Men are heartless, men are ruthless, men will destroy your life. So you've grown with a very negative perception of men. Yet you want a good man. Tatoa wapi? The same men you want, you've already demonized them. You know? So these fears can come from vitu umeambiwa. You know, fears can be passed down to people. Your mother never succeeded in marriage, so they discourage you about marriage. Wanakuweka uoga ya marriage. Other women who have been hurt by men before wanakutransfer hiyo fear yao. Fear can also come from past experiences, vitu umepitia, vitu mbaya. Childhood experiences, vitu kama hizo, maybe PTSD, kuna kitu ili happen kwa life yako, umebukwa mtoto, ukapata trauma. So that fear imefika mahali sasa it's controlling you and it's holding you back from going after what you want. Na hivyo ndo unapata ina hold back. nyota yako, because you need to do what you're supposed to do ndio nyota yako ishine, but fear cannot let you do whatever it is that you need to do. So that is the spirit number 1 yenye ina hold back nyota yako. The spirit number 2 yenye ina hold back nyota yako is what we call the spirit of rejection. Here I'm so sure many people are familiar with it. You know, you just face rejection everywhere you go. Watu wataki stories zako. Hata ukiwafanyia nini, they don't appreciate you. Wataki. Ikifika job, you trying to get jobs. Hata watu wenye si qualified kama wewe, you are qualified more than the people who are being taken. Your parents don't appreciate you. Even your friends who jaribu ku-exclude in all ways. You face rejection everywhere you go. And you see, the thing about rejection is it makes you feel unworthy. And the moment you feel unworthy, unaanza kufeel ni kama haudeserve kitu. So inafika mahali sasa unaanza give up. Hautaki kujaribu, because what's the point of you trying if at all you'll just be rejected again. You've been rejected enough times and you know you'll be rejected more times, so you stop trying. The moment you stop trying, nyota yako ishazimwa, nyota yako ishakuwa held back. Alafu ile rejection inakuongeza trauma. Every time you're rejected you feel traumatized, unaingia depression. And kuna watu who have been rejected to a point where, you know, you lose your self-esteem, you've been abused. You've been rejected na ule mtu mwenye amekukubali, instead ya kukubali kujaribu kukurudisha, kukuonyesha you are worthy, mtu anakuchukua kutake advantage. You're sexually abused, mtu anakupiga, anakutesa and make you feel like you don't belong anywhere. They make you feel even 100 times more worthless. Na kuna watu wanapitia hizi mashida, and this thing can hold you back for so many years. Rejection is one of those spirits that is very hard to crush, but these things can be crushed. Also unapata, alafu rejection pia, kitu ngine hurt about rejection, it comes from people who you are looking up to. Maybe your friends, your family, your colleagues. Inafika mahali mpaka sasa inaanza kutoka from strangers, hata mtu akujui. Like unaendaga tu mahali tu ni kama utakikani kwa hii dunia. And rejection has led so many people into committing suicide or thinking about taking away their life. So usikubali ifike hapo. Just know it's a spirit that's trying to hold back nyota yako. And all you need to do is to just crush that. Just break that cycle. That's why we talk about the 4Ks all the time. And once you overcome rejection, utapata favor in every corner that you go, and you're going to succeed in everything that you do. So the spirit number 3 that's holding back nyota yako is what we call the spirit of stagnation. Ni kama umekorogewa penye huko. You're not moving. Nothing is there's zero progress in your life. Finances, marriage, biashara, career, umestagnate. Ushaonanga zile mtaro za mtaa zenye zinakuanga maji, badala iflow imekaa tu hapo mpaka imeanza kunuka, imegeuka sewage. Ni place ya mosquito kukuja kubreed hapo, takataka zote zinatupangwa hapo. Juu mtaro ni stagnant, haiendangi. Life yako sasa inakaa hivyo. You stagnated where you are for so long. Promotions au party, no matter how hard you work. Unafanya kazi poa, unasaidia kila mtu job kwa ofisi, but ikifika time ya promotion, wewe uonekani hapo. Pesa unapata ndio, but life yako haichange. The same place umekuishi for all those years, the same problems. Yani imefika mahali mpaka sasa umeanza kuingia madeni. Mobile loans hazikuachi. To a point whereby ukichukua mshahara yako, kwanza wanga unalipa mobile loans, alafu sasa tena unakopa tena ndio uendelee kusurvive. Unajua hizi mobile loans wanga zimetuzoea mbaya. Ukilipa wanakuongezanga limit yako, so unachukua do mob, so they keep sinking you in debt deeper and deeper and deeper. Mpaka sasa itafika mahali sasa ushindwe kulipa na una pesa, maisha yako isimame. So that is a spirit. Leo ni spirit moja imezuia nyota mingi sana, because you're supposed to be progressing. You're supposed to be, your life is supposed to be moving from glory to a higher glory. So ukiona kuna stagnation ina happen kwa life yako, it's very important kujua mahali some of these things zinatoka, so that you can crush that spirit and your life can be able to move on. Usikubali kukaa the same place for a very long time. Angalia shida iko wapi. Kama uelewi penye shida iko, kuja tufanye reading. Ama kama you don't have enough money to spend on readings or things like those, work on your 4Ks. Know thy past, know thyself, know thy purpose, and know thy path, and milango zitafunguka. Usikubali stagnation ikufanye ufeel ni kama you are not doing anything with your life. No, there's a lot that you're doing. It's only that kuna ka spirit kamekuhold back kidogo tu. But the moment you break free, mambo yako itaenda sawa sawa binywe. Another spirit that's holding back nyota yako. It's one of those spirits that's very hard to break, and it's called poverty. Let me tell you, poverty ni mbaya. Poverty takes away your dignity. Poverty makes you desperate. Poverty makes you disrespected. Yani watu wanakudharau just because hauna. Kuna familia ukienda ushago, hiyo familia mwanga tu mmetharauliwa na kila mtu. Hata hakuna mtu atakanga stories zenyu. Mtu akikuona tu mahali anaona tu shida. Hata ukijaribu kuongelesha mtu anaona tu huyu anataka tu kuniomba. Like poverty ni kitu moja very degrading. Na usiseme ati poverty, the Bible says the poor are blessed. The Bible talks about those who are poor in spirit. Being poor spiritually and being poor financially, those are two very different things. We are talking about poverty in terms of finances. Hamna pesa kwenyu ama wewe mwenye una pesa. So poverty is another spirit that can hold you back for a very long time. Because when you're poor, you're not sure whether you are humble ama ni low self, ama ni self-esteem hauna. Because poverty has really humbled you. Mpaka unaacha kudream juu unafikiria tu survival. And the moment you're thinking of kukula tu na kulala tu, like ukishakula tu na unalala tu, unasema ni sawa, kesho itajishughulikia. You no longer your visions crash, na nyota yako pia inakuwa held back. But the moment you are able to break the barriers of poverty, nothing can stop you. That's why unapatanga watu wenye wametoka from very humble families and then they believe in themselves. Nyota zao zo shine sana. Because poverty wanga imehold nyota mingi sana. And the thing about poverty is that penye uko pia kuna wengine hapo wenye pia wamekuwa held na the same spirit. And remember, spirits and altars are very territorial. So the more unajaribu kujiinua, kuna mwingine pandei anajaribu kukuvuta chini. Mabeshte wako, familia yako, zile vitu wanakuambia, the beliefs that they are making you believe, sijui black tax, wengine wanakuexploit. Ukipata kitu kadogo pia sisi tunataka, kama utupei tutakuibia, tutasema venye unaringa. Sabotage from your own friends. Hakuna mtu anataka kuona ukiomoka. Yani watu hawataki urise kutoka penye wako. Like wanakushika, wanakuvuruta chini. So pulling yourself from that point, from that spirit, inakuanga very hard because spirits are territorial. Spirits have altars and altars are territorial. So unapata your own friends, your own family, your own colleagues, your own boss, everybody ako determined to make sure hautaomoka. And that's a very, very, very strong spirit. Na sometimes unapatanga hata mtu ameomoka ndio umepata job poa, but ile PTSD uko nayo ya poverty cannot allow you to thrive. Ukipata pesa unapiga sherehe zinaisha. Ukipata pesa you feel another need, another urge to prove to people that unafanya poa, unaenda kujiekelea maisha si yako and you go back to the same poverty or even worse. Mpata mtu mpaka ameshinda jackpot but they go back to being poor. Wapata mtu alikuwa na kazi poa but ile siku hiyo kazi inaisha, they go back to poverty. So poverty is a very, very strong spirit and you need to break. Yes, I said poverty is a spirit. Kuja kuniambia hapa ni kukosa pesa. Poverty is a very powerful spirit. And the fact that you don't see it as a spirit, that's why it's able to grab a lot of people. And we'll be talking about these things more so that we understand where these things come from. Okay. The last spirit that's holding you back, ama the last spirit that is holding back nyota yako, is what we call lack of identity. Ujui we ni nani. Ujielewi kabisa. You do not know who you are. You don't know what you can do, what you're capable of doing. You don't understand your past properly. So una float to ujui ni vitu gani. You don't know the blockages that are holding you back from the past. So unafanyanga tu vitu yani ujielewi. Kuna mashida that keep on happening in your life, like there's those constant problems in your life, azishangi. Kuna kale kasako kamoja unashindanga ukipiga lap hapo, year in, year out. You never move out of that circle. And that's because there are things from your past that are holding you back. But you don't have you lack identity of who you are. You never come to realize that these blockages, you need to break them. You need to break that cycle for you to move forward. But ujielewi, so you don't even know what is holding you back. Unapata you don't know your purpose. You don't know the path that you're supposed to be on. So unakuanga tu, you live, yani you're just floating through life. Unafanya tu guesswork. You're trying to wing it. You're trying to ace it as you go. You're building it as you fly. Sometimes that hujui kwenye wangu naenda. And that holds you back for a very long time, because the time you know who you are, what you're supposed to do, what you're good at, and what you should focus on, my friend, you become unstoppable. The moment you make peace with your past, your childhood experiences, hizo vitu zote zina hold back, and you break off from those people, you break that cycle, your life starts moving. But watu wengi sana, they've been held back by things that they don't even understand. Mashetani zingine zimekushika hata ujui zilianza wapi. Mashida zingine umebeba hata ujui zilianzianga wapi. Umezibeba tu juu ulipata watu wakibeba na ukaziekelea kwa kichwa. So knowing who you are is very important. Your identity, and a lot of people do not know who they really are. And the day you know who you are, that's the day you start living. So those are the 5 very strong spirits that are holding back Nyota Yako. And kama kuna moja una identify nayo, let me know in the comments. Na kama unataka kuelewa zaidi, you can ask a question. And I just want you to know that these are spirits that you can break. The 4Ks can help you break these things. Knowing yourself, knowing your past, your purpose, and your path. These are problems that can be fixed. That's why I always tell you, forget your worries, because whatever it is that is stressing you can and shall be fixed. You can talk to me, tunaweza ongea, tuone vile tutasaidiana, or you can just work on your 4Ks alone. If you don't have money to spend on consultations, you can work on your 4Ks, know yourself, know your past, know your purpose, know your path, na mambo yako itafunguka. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.